how climate change works is basically there was this girl hundreds of years ago, and she was struggling with the realization that humans, which take up the biomass of ants in the world, which is like 30% of biomass, were continually industrializing in ways that created this poisonous gas that we call laughter. And this laughing gas, she was worried that the whole world would just kind of get addicted to the laughing gas and just kind of be having fun all the time and breezing over the other more like deadly breezes that there are to contend with in the Earth's atmosphere that we know from a previous explanation when small things bump together and create smoke and the tear effect and photosynthesis. And she basically went out and put her hand up in the sky and said, I'm going to test the atmospheric pressure multiples because the laughing gas now is equal to 3% in the world, and 3% doesn't sound much to people, but it's actually like, say there's a bathtub and you fill the bathtub up with 100% water and you let out 100% water at the same time. It makes homeopathy, and in a homeopathic state everything is balanced, but adding just 3%, which is what this laughing gas is that comes from industrialization, 3% compounds, and then the maths is done elsewhere. So basically there was 40 people when climate first happened, and there was one scientist of the 40 people in the universe, and then 100% of scientists agreed that the laughing gas was having a negative effect at that time. And then there was one guy who he pressed on the clutch of his car when it was in summertime, and he burnt his foot really badly, and it had never happened before, and he thought it was an anomaly. But then other people were burning their feet on the clutches of their cars, and he thought, oh, something's happening, and what it must be, it must be kids doing this, because the kids are laughing more, so the gas they have is cancelling out the laughing gas, which doesn't do anything. And then there was another man over the other side, and he had frostburn on his hands, so he couldn't type on his typewriter, and basically he went walking, and he's like, everyone's got frostbite on their hands, and then halfway between where this girl was and the scientist, and the girl was saying, it's laughing gas, and everyone was ha 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 laughing about it. These two people met, and one was walking properly, and the one with burnt feet said, how are you walking? Aren't your feet burnt? And the burnt feet one said, how are you not wearing gloves? Aren't your hands frozen and you can't use your typewriter? And then the scientist was there, and then the girl brought her hand down from the atmospheric pressure multiples, and she had the truth in her palm, and she went to speak. And then the guy with the burnt feet, he got a new car, and it had rubber pedals, so he was all right then. And computers got invented not long after, and so the guy with the cold hands, he just used text-to-speech engines then, and Yeah, and really, it's kind of a laughing matter now when you think back of how the climate changed, but now it's not an issue, and you can't deny that.